And going to be pushed back possibly onto that Ezreal now. Not too shabby, but definitely not his top 3 in the picks.
Yeah, Ezreal, right down the tier list for him. First pick, it's 9 games of Caitlyn, 5 games of Varus, 3 of the Ezreal. With
so it is a top.
All of those kind of, I was like, do I correct Riv? No. But it is a top 3 for him, but just barely. It's 3, and then everything else is 2 afterwards.
And honestly, you can go for something like a Tristana still if you felt like you needed a kind of a higher DPS style team fighting champion. But Tristana has a very tough laning phase into Varus specifically, and that is something that you kind of want to avoid. We'll see how they're going to be able to handle those with Ezreal and Tom Kench.
Yeah, and the Scion locked in. I feel like Cho'Gath again for 100 Thieves. That's kind of the one where it's like, I feel like the Trundle plus Cho'Gath may have been better bans in the second phase here for Clutch Gaming, because the Cho'Gath gave them a lot of problems, not in lane, but more so from a macro perspective where it enabled 100 Thieves.
Well, and honestly, even in the lane, he took his turret in a 1v1, right? That is a pretty big deal, and Cho'Gath, as time goes on, becomes harder and harder to deal with in that tank versus tank matchup. There's so much innate sustain because of his passive. If you cannot push this guy off the minion wave, once he has a catalyst and he has access to a minion wave, he's basically not running out of mana or health.
Well, got to watch out for the collapse here. The bottom lane has priority on the side of Clutch Gaming. They could actually wrap around here, and you see Apollo thinking about it. Hoggle, he left him out to dry.
Oh, no. Predator's on him. Gets the Chain of Corruption out. He has a spellbook, so he's the cleanse on for right now. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Gray health to come in. It is followed up with a lot more damage on the backside from 100 Thieves, and they solidify the first 2 kills of the games to Meteos and Ryu.
And Lyra tries to come in to help, but he was flashless after that was forced out around the mid lane because of this Dragon Bait, because they're there on spawn, and they are now going to be rewarded with an Infernal here. 100 Thieves, a couple kills, a couple dragons, and a fantastic first 10 minutes to game number 2.
And you
Lyra kind of reduce on the play.
There it is.
Oh, he pulls it. Oh, it's the backwards pull. Is he even going to do it? They get the stun and then the pull, not getting the consecutive crowd controls on. Beautifully done. And they do get that flash from Ryu to be used.
Yeah, that was really nice. You know, the Ryu doesn't even blow because he knows he's dead, but the TP comes in from some.
His bottom lane was pushing.
But they say no.
Exactly, but they can't. Meteos run straight across the mid lane. And now, there's a blast cone there too.
Lyra's? No, he's back with
Aphromoo?
the team.
Cody is low.
Last Glacial Fissure from Aphromoo.
Cody
He said,
help.
we are going in.
They
pull Aphromoo, and he puts himself right in the frying pan as everybody turns for the fountain.
I mean, that's just...
And 100 Thieves are just trying to cycle this dragon area over and over again, get their backs in right before, and try to make something happen.
I mean, and they've been doing a really good job timing, and here comes Meteos with the Predator popped.
Oh, he locks it early. Can he actually get away from the last blow hit? No, he gets taken down that time. The Glacial Fisher's going to alley-oop that one to be knocked down by Cody's.
And this is perfect. They can push up, pressure this turret, and even go back towards that dragon with Hakuo dead. Lyra is in the area, and Featherfin and Ryu look like they're kind of skirmishing, both moving down towards bottom lane.
Clutch Gaming definitely trying to flux some damage, but they're going to hop out. Remember, Abyssal Voyage is going to get them close. Someday very low.
There he is.
Do they want the tank? They'll take the Cho'Gath right away. Hakuo's in the front. Gray health is on as he cleanses himself to safety. We're watching solo Featherfin. Apollo goes forward. Oh, Featherfin's in the fight. Shurima shuffles himself in. All very low. 300 HP between all the members of 100 Thieves. And Featherfin makes their clutch play necessary to keep the game alive for Clutch. Apollo's on the chase, but where do they turn? What can they get? Will it just be the Baron?
They can go straight to Baron because Meteos has no health. If he comes back, this is incredibly risky. No flash and about 5% HP. Apollo on the side.
Ryu low. Seraph's Embrace is on. He's got the damage, but Hakuo saves with the Devour. Now they're on it. 5,000 HP. Meteos on the other side.
The
Flash
double Ocean
is
Dragon
down. He cannot flash it. Ocean Drake keeping him healthy. Could get
all in the
under
back.
toward the wall. Cody's son looking to get a piercing arrow. Does not get it in time. Baron goes to Clutch Gaming.
That's exactly what Clutch wanted. They read the play. They said, if we go Infernal, they're going to try to have Ryu be the getaway driver again, get right into the Baron pit, and they sniff it out, and they immediately counter.
And we saw how effective that Skarner ultimate actually was on Someday. He is split from the team. He gets pulled away. 5-man focus onto Someday there. And not only do they get the Baron, not only do they get the kills, they get the Infernal here too. So here it is once more. Someday split from the team.
Yeah, and Featherfin was like already there catching the mid-wave. Everybody is there right in time. It's not a split fight where one person's off on the side. They stun Someday. They pull him back in. The person that can't get out of the Skarner ultimate, the only person right there, Aphromoo, forced to blow his flash because that would have been a 3-man there from Featherfin.
And Featherman just barely able to survive. The double Ocean Dragon actually becoming pretty impactful. If you look at Meteos' health here and Cody Sun's health, they actually regened up quite a bit, but because they didn't have the
fast work and doing a damn good job of it.
You can see they still just don't have an answer for this. Someday wants to get close. And they're just pushing him away.
Shots, shuffles, and look at the damage! Afromu probably going down a few more hits right to the upright. Solo's got to stop the ultimate as he roars. And they're able to take down Afromu.
Ryu's not even here.
They may be able to solidify it 33 minutes in. Baron to Nexus. Clutch Gaming trying to go coast to coast, zeroing out 100 Thieves HP bars after it was a full 100 Thieves early game. They may not have everything here at the moment, but they're going to take their time. And like you said, I think a lot of this game has been measured. And now 100 Thieves tries to see how big Clutch can fight. Featherman very low, shuffles himself out, but there's the Realm Warp. They're in the flames, they're in the fire, and Clutch Gaming is starting to take a lot of damage. Apollo, though, eyes on him as he keeps hitting the right targets, prioritizing the victory, and possibly now the Nexus.
There's no Nexus turrets alive. I think that's going to be it. Afromu, I don't think he can defend this.
What a long fight. The extended fight in favor of Clutch Gaming. Cody's son wiping his forehead as they prepare for Game 3. Clutch Gaming takes Game 2.
An impressive read there on what the macro was going to be for 100 Thieves, because their macro has been good. If you say they're going